name is Matt, but people call me Pistachio in the office. You can choose whichever one you want. I'm a designer at Airbnb on the Experiences host team. I've worked here for 5 years. It's a long time. And my job is to understand what hosts need and to create what that looks like. So today I'm going to be answering your questions about what connection looks like on an experience. Okay, so I got your questions right here. The first question is, why is connection important? So when we were first starting experiences, we wanted to figure out what this could be. We realized that travel was broken. Everyone was going and they were taking the same photos and they were going to the same tourist traps, but all they really wanted was to connect with the culture. And that's what we realized the vision of experiences would be. It would be about the connection between someone traveling and someone living there. So when we created experiences, we wanted to be different. When someone travels to Paris or Barcelona or Kyoto, they're traveling to do an activity, but they're also traveling to meet you. And people are booking to hear your story and to hear your perspective on the world. That's what connection really is. Okay, question number 2, how does Airbnb define and measure connection on an experience? We saw that in any experience, regardless of what it was, there were 3 things that were very common. You were an expert, you knew exactly what you were doing and you were the pinnacle of your craft. Insider access, which means you were giving travelers something special that they wouldn't otherwise get. And connection. They were there to meet you, you shared something about your life, and those 3 topics were common across all the experiences. So the new review flow asked questions about those 3 topics. Okay, question 3. What are small things hosts can do to improve their chances of getting a good review and strong connection with guests? I answered this question by giving you real examples of experiences I went on and hosts that had a connection with me. So Sarah in Barcelona hosts a paella making experience, but she does it in her home. And she says that this is exactly what locals do when they have parties. They bring everyone outside and you make the paella together. And so you walk away from that feeling like you just traveled to a brand new place, you don't know anyone, but then you met these amazing friends and you had an incredible time. Lisi in Havana, Cuba, she's a writer and she hosts a Hemingway walking tour, but you don't just start with the tour, you start in her favorite cafe / library that features revolutionary books. You order a tea, get to know her, and at the end of the tour, you end up at a bar, her favorite bar. The hosts are not just offering a service, but they're being vulnerable. They're opening themselves up and willing to share their story and hoping that you share yours. And there's this like back and forth connection. So let's think about an experience in different stages. You have the before, during, and after. So before this experience even starts, make an effort to get to know the travelers who are going on the experience. Calling them out by name and making sure they feel heard, and that way they feel comfortable voicing their thoughts throughout the experience. And then during, instead of starting off on the activity, try and warm up into it. Get to know each other first as people before you talk about the activity, and then you build up to a peak moment of transformation, whatever that is for your activity. Bringing up the energy, making it feel like a very positive space. And then there's the come down. Most usually ends in a moment where you can hang out afterwards, so you can see connection applies across the whole journey of an experience. The mentality, the perspective that you have is the thing that changes it. It's the perspective of, I can save the day, I can make this work. It's an optimistic perspective. So I hope that answers a bunch of your questions about connection. Honestly, our life's mission is to serve you and to make the best tools for you. Know that we're always working on improvements and changes, and we're just trying to make it the best it can be. So thank you for being part of Airbnb, and good luck. My hands in shot? I feel like I should be doing more hand gestures.